Welcome to BookJuice, where the classics aren't just literature, they're emotional excavations. Today, we're reflecting on Crime and Punishment by Fyodor Dostoevsky, a psychological masterwork that doesn't just tell a story, it locks you inside the mind of a man who believes he can outthink morality. And it asks a question we all wrestle with, even if we never say it out loud. What happens when you cross a line and can't uncross it? At the center of the novel is Raskolnikov, a former student, brilliant, isolated, and poor. He believes some people, great people, have the right to break laws for a higher cause. So he decides to test that theory by murdering a pawnbroker, not in passion, not in self-defense, but cold, calculated, to prove he's above ordinary morality. But here's the thing. The moment he crosses that line, everything starts to unravel. What follows isn't a crime thriller. It's a descent into guilt, into paranoia, into punishment, not from the law, but from within. And that's what makes this book so haunting. The punishment starts long before anyone catches him. His mind turns into a battlefield. He's consumed by fear, self-loathing, and contradiction. He tries to justify what he did. He tells himself it was for the greater good. But deep down, he knows. And we watch him suffer, emotionally, spiritually, existentially, page after page. Let's pause for a second. Have you ever tried to rationalize something you knew was wrong? Not something huge, maybe just a lie, a betrayal, a compromise. That's why this novel hits so hard, because it's not just about murder, it's about conscience and what happens when you betray your own. Then comes Sonia, a character who couldn't be more different from Raskolnikov. She's kind, pure, a quiet light in a dark world. She's forced into prostitution to support her family, but never loses her faith, her compassion, or her dignity. And in her presence, Raskolnikov sees something he thought was gone: grace, forgiveness, a path to redemption. That's the emotional core of the novel, not justice through law, but transformation through repentance. Dostoevsky isn't interested in courtroom drama. He's exploring the human soul. This novel asks us, can people truly change? Does guilt destroy us, or does it open the door to rebirth? And who really suffers more, the criminal or the one who forgives them? Pain and suffering are always inevitable for a large intelligence and a deep heart. That line, that's Dostoevsky's essence. The deeper you feel, the more you wrestle with right and wrong. Here's your reflection question. Have you ever experienced a moment where your own guilt taught you something? Not shame, but transformation. Drop it in the comments. Let's reflect with courage. And if this book pulled something out of you, give it a like, subscribe, and check the link to explore the full novel. This is BookJuice, where even the darkest stories bring us closer to light.